challenge accepted. How about that? Challenge accepted. So
Well,
with that being said, do you want to go first and share your screen?
sure. Let me see here.
Man, I didn't think this Captain Morgan would get me drunk this fast, to be honest with you.
Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, great. I have crypto engineering robo advisor on my charts.
Shout out to crypto engineering.
Shout out to crypto engineering. Definitely check out his advisor. It doesn't trade for you, but it definitely gives you a lot of signals.
Indicator,
and
yeah.
One of the most important signals that it gave was this buy 3 signal.
Yeah, I saw that when you tweeted it out.
Yeah, and his algorithm, he's an engineer, so he's been coding this for like a year. But when this buy 3 signal comes in, it's almost not guaranteed, but very, very high percentages of it pumping. And like it just gave it right at the beginning there. And it was just like, if you had this engineer, which I did, and I saw this signal and I bought right there, it was just like, oh, perfect, right? So, we went up to 94, sitting currently at 87.53.
Mm-hmm.
I still think this needs a little bit of room to come down.
This needs a lot of room to come down.
It's sitting at a 38 retracement right now. It is 83. I think you were mentioning that earlier as well. If you go to the 61.8 here, that's 83.50 on Bitcoin. That's
what's that moving average then? The yellow one. Which one's that?
The yellow.
Yeah.
We have. That's the. So this genius
I think it's the
crypto engineering is he has all of the moving averages built into one signal.
Mm-hmm. There goes the 50. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's the 50.
Yeah, so that's the 50-day.
I think that's where we're gonna go. That's what? That's 8154. Well, I think over time it's gonna go up, and it's gonna stop around like 8260, and everybody can quote me. I think we're gonna go there. And I'll show you why as well once it's my turn. But I'm also gonna show you why we could be bullish as well.
Yeah, well, just with this, there was so much uncertainty around this area right here. When it was like, what is it gonna do, right? And when it hit this this exact little line right here, and you were like, oh, is it gonna retrace? How can it go for 7 weeks straight? We have green candles.
Well, I literally thought it was gonna like tap the 100-day and 200, or I'm sorry, the 100-point and 200-point daily moving averages, and then retrace from there. Yeah, like because that was a lot of resistance, but we just fucking blew past that like it was nothing, like it was a piece of paper. It was insane.
Yeah, well, crypto engineers signals work on different time frames, and they don't generally work on lower time frames. But it's interesting to see that right here on the weekly chart, he has a buy signal right at this chart, or right at this last weekly candle. Right?
Technically, the candle's not closed yet, so it's
true.
It's currently a buy signal, but once the candle closes, it'll confirm whether it's a buy signal or not.
That's right. Yeah, we still have the weekend to go.
Yeah, 2 days, 3 hours.
But definitely a little bit of room for retracement, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna go down to 4,000 again. That wasn't the top, and we're just headed straight back down. It could very well, just go down and retest these other highs from this previous.
So as a bear, where do you see this retracing down to?
Well, definitely at least to 82, 83, which isn't that far down, right?
So on the micro scale.
On the micro scale, yeah, back to this boxed area, right, that we were looking at before. I think that's a good retracement zone. And then you'll have to see the technical analysis at that point to see, you know, how it's looking. Obviously, you look at the RSI is oversold, right
overbought.
now.
Yeah.
Way overbought, and Coinbase went down. I don't know if Bitfinex or one of these other ones went down as well because so many people were trying to buy at the same time.
Did it really go down?
Yeah, it was Coinbase was temporarily unavailable. I think their website was still up, but they were just giving error messages. Coinbase messaging.
Here's my Illuminati thinking with that, right? My tinfoil hat with that. I mean, and you've been around as well. Like, you know, you've been around the scene long enough as well. I don't know if you've been trading, but I've been trading for, you know, the past 4 years, whatever. And since Poloniex, because this is what shut down Poloniex, this is what like made them lose their king, right? Or their crown, because they were kings back in the day. Since like Poloniex and stuff, there has been a large player, or I don't know, a group of individuals, or like whatever. Maybe it's different entities or whatever the hell, but it's just been a common occurrence that during these big moves, whoever, or whether someone is trying to manipulate the market or not, DDoS's multiple exchanges. So like they'll DDoS. I mean, you know, Bybit's been DDoS.
Well, that or BitMEX and Bybit just go into maintenance mode.
Yeah, like, well, I don't. Has Bybit gone into maintenance mode? I don't know about that, but
I don't know about Bybit, but BitMEX, it seems that they really like going into maintenance. Or
well, at the bottom, even at the bottom of the last one, when they went into maintenance mode, like that, I think was honestly probably a DDoS more than anything. And like, but like that situation multiple times on Coinbase, multiple times on, like, you know, Bittrex has been DDoS, Binance is not Binance, Poloniex, I think even Deribit, Bybit, like all of these, a lot of these exchanges during like a lot of like moves of big volatility, huge pumps or dumps, big movements, there's been a common occurrence of them getting DDoS attacked. So like it just makes me wonder, like, is it the same people that have been doing it since fucking back in Poloniex days, you know? Or like what is what is that? Why does that keep happening? You know, it's definitely a fishy sort of red flag that it's been happening for multiple years now. And
yeah, well, it would be great if we could create some decentralized margin trading platforms that, you know, you can have the more transparency and hopefully more uptime, and maybe not as much manipulation.
Well, wasn't IDEX like DDoS before as well?
IDEX, I think so, and also Ether Delta was their DNS was actually hacked, so that the site would take you to a fake site, and people were, you know, integrating their MetaMask and putting their private keys in, and they got hacked. So yeah,
is that what killed Ether Delta? Because I remember that being like the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think that was one of the initiators, and then, if I recall, there was some kind of attack where a bunch of money was drained out, or they were some legal battle between the founders hosting it and it residing in the United States, and then they were like, oh, let's shut her down.
Yeah.
So I don't even know, like, you know,